might be happening in your life, because I find we come into, one of two categories. We're either very clear, we're crystal clear about what we want and we know what goals we're working on, or we're not clear. We have no idea. We're stuck. We're overwhelmed with the possibilities. And I'm going to talk to you guys today who feel stuck, who feel trapped, who feel unclear about what direction you should go in life. And if you're feeling totally like, I don't know what I want to do for my life, for my living, or I don't even know what brings me joy, I don't know what brings me happiness, you're in the right spot, because I can help you be happy. And I'm going to share some easy ways to move through that, because a lot of times when we focus on what we don't know, the lack of clarity, we focus on, I don't know what I want, and we keep focusing on that keeps us stuck. And here's the thing, most of the time, in fact 100% of the time, when we don't know what we want, or we're feeling like we don't know what steps to take, it's because of fear. It always comes back to fear, and fear is stopping us, because a lot of times we're unclear about the possibilities, we don't know what steps to take, or we're feeling kind of paralyzed by the unknown. So for example, I work with someone, and it was actually a workshop that I had, and afterwards during the question and answer, she's like, okay, it's great, you have so much clarity, you're like on fire, it's awesome, but what if we don't have any clarity? What if we have no idea what we want to do? And we went through a process together there in person in the workshop for her to really get clear, and what she realized is exactly what I'll share with you. Most of the time when we don't know what we want, it's because we haven't allowed ourselves to dream. We haven't allowed ourselves to get in touch with our inner dreamer. So one thing you can do is return to what you loved to do as a child. Before the world started whirling at you, before you became an adult and started adulting, so to speak, before the responsibilities came in, there was a part of your life where you felt extreme joy. You felt pure, honest intentions of just being authentic to who you are. For me, when I was a child, it was writing and being out in nature. And lo and behold, I'm an author, and I'm playing with the world for my daily awesomeness of business. So for you, when were you most alive? When did you feel most joyful? Go to that moment and just revisit it and look at the experience. Was it you expressing yourself creatively? Was it you being out in nature? So here's what happens. Once we do that, our adult mind, our ego mind starts to think, well, I loved to paint as a child, but I don't want to be a painter now. How could I do that? How could I make a living? That again is fear. Fear is coming in and trying to dictate and direct the direction of your dreams. You don't have to worry about how. You don't even have to do anything except for follow your joy. So that's what I did. When I first left corporate, I just decided to get my butt into places I hadn't been, which meant traveling. I got my passport out, I started to travel, and I started to write. And in each article that I wrote, in each place that I went, more of myself was able to be expressed and more clarity I got. So the more action you take, the more clear you will become. If you're not taking action, that's why you feel overwhelmed and stressed out and completely consumed by worry. So let's turn that worry into a more authentic expression of joy. And we can do that by just following your joy route. I talk about it a lot because it's so important. So take a step today and really, what is it that you love to do as a child that you want to do now as an adult? Okay? And do it. Don't worry about making it your profession. Don't worry about anything else. Just do it. Because the more joy we have and the more we fuel our life with joy, the more uplifted we are. And we can bring this expression into anything we do. It doesn't have to be specifically making a huge living. For example, Gabrielle Bernstein, my mentor and writing coach, she has a friend, her makeup artist actually. I'm messing up the story, but basically she knows someone who works at this really amazing magazine, and she started to apply all these principles, and she started to do workshops within the corporate world, and now she's kind of like this guru within the corporate world, and she has these amazing, great personal development courses for people at work, and they just come and sit and everyone meditates together, and it's very uplifting. And she's in her environment that once caused her a lot of stress, but she's brought more of herself into it. And so sometimes we feel overwhelmed, like we don't know what we want because we're not being true to ourselves. So allow yourself to be more of you. And this is something that will help you feel more joy and get unstuck and truly step into your purpose and passion. Thanks guys for playing with the world. It's been amazing.